Hello, good morning, good day, good evening. This is Gareth from G's Creations. Welcome to the final week 4 of the Push the Envelope Punch challenge that I've been doing with Amy from Maymay Made It. I will be creating one of these. Now it's using Amy's tutorial that she gave us on how to create the mason jar jam jar out of a piece of cardstock. So you open it up and it's kind of a mini album keepsake type thing, and then concertina's out, and I've done this for myself because I've got all these little school pictures of my nephews and niece, and I wanted somewhere to keep them so I can write little messages of when it was, who it is. So it's kind of a mini album but keepsake at the same time. So there you go. I'm going to do a slightly longer one this time around, because obviously that's just using one piece of A4 paper cut in half, but this time around I'm going to use 2 pieces of A4 paper that I cut in half, and they're pre-scored. I pre-scored it. Now the scoring is every 3 inches, so that should help you. I didn't see the point in doing that on camera because you all know how to score. So it's every 3 inches, and that'll concertina out, so that gives me plenty of space to put pictures and so forth. So let's get started. Get my punch board, and first we're going to create the jam jar. Now I'm using the instructions given by Maymay last week. Thank you, Maymay. It's really useful. Maymay gave us the instructions to use this part here where it says score line, to line up your paper between the O and the N. And it really does work. Let me make sure it's on camera. Yep, really does work. So I'm going to line up the edge of my card on the O and the N to get the rounded top that we need to make the top of the jar. Punch, turn over, punch. Do the same on the other piece. Now I'm using the manila cards from Inks Essential that I got in my kit from Handy Hippo. Let me decide what paper I want for the front and back. Now I've got this stack of paper which is lovely. I've got it off eBay, really cheap. I think it was like 90p or 99 pence, and you get all this. There's some lovely colours here. Let's go for that one. I really like that one. Now let's have a look. Will I be able to get 2 from there? I certainly will. Okay, I'm going to ink the edges. I'm going to attach this, and then I'm going to redo the bit here where I've missed. I should have stuck this on beforehand, but never mind. So let me ink the edges, and then I can stick that down. Using my old favourite vintage photo. Oh no, you know what? I'm going to use old paper because that's got a green hue to it as well. My choice of cardstock has a green tinge to it, so I'm going to use that. Now I always put a bit of old card here so it doesn't get on my my cutting board, and I come into it at a slight angle. I'd like to thank Amy for giving me this opportunity. I've never done a regular kind of weekly slotted tutorial based video, because my videos just go up whenever I do them. I'm not like Amy and have one up every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it's really nice to have this for people to look forward to, and for me to look forward to, because I've enjoyed it immensely. So thank you, Amy. I'm looking forward to our next adventure together, whatever that may be. Okay, now I'm going to attach this. I'm going to measure it and make sure I get the right size. So how big do I need this to be? Right, so it's 8 centimeters, so I need it to be 7, so I've got half a centimeter each side. So let me get my paper cutter and cut 2 7-centimeter pieces from it. Does anybody know if I have the Cricut paper trimmer, do they do the replacement cutting blades? Can you let me know if they do them? I'm hoping they do, because I can feel a bit more resistance with certain papers when I'm cutting it, so I'm not sure if my blade is not as sharp as it used to be. Mind you, I've not had it that long, so if that is the case, that's very quick. Okay, enough chatter. I'm going to attach this with my ATG. Bottom and oh, let me round the edge. I didn't round the edges. Oh, I don't think my brain is turned on this morning. Okay, it's not going to work because I've got sticky on it. There we go. And this side. Make sure you do yours before you put your sticky. Don't do what Gareth does. My brain isn't turned on, I don't think. It's been like that all week. Okay. Adhere that to the bottom. Right, remember to do it this time. Round the edges on this one before I stick it down this time. Right, that's it. Got there in the end. One thing I love about over in the US, and it's one of the things that I love to do, and that is decorate for each season. We don't really do that over here in the UK. We don't have, you know, wreaths on doors, apart from Christmas really. I mean, we don't even do things for St. Patrick's Day. There's no sort of wreaths, or not even for St. George's Day either. It's a shame, because I think it's quite nice, and I am a very patriotic person. We don't fly flags the way you guys do over there. It's not, I don't know. I suppose that's what makes us different, but still. Right, I'm just going back and creating the cuts for the paper that I just attached, because I should have done that at the beginning. Never mind. You can always go back. Okay. Now I'm going to put these in at the back and round their bottoms. I have a question and answer video on here, so please feel free to go over and ask me anything, and I'll answer it as soon as I can. Just take in consideration the time difference. So if you're thinking, well, he hasn't answered me, I will answer you. Just give me time to get there. Okay, now I've got this cork tape. I'm going to use that on the lid. Now I just generally, how I measure it is I put it over, just so it overhangs each shoulder slightly, and then I cut it, and then I use that as a template for the other pieces. Now I use 2 pieces on each back and front because it's sticky at the back, so, and if I didn't it would stick to other things. So I'm just going to use that as a template and cut. Now I can't remember where this came from because it was sent to me in a happy mail from one of my subscribers. So thank you, Arlene. I really appreciate it. I need to get some more. As you can see, it's all gone practically. I need to get some more of that because it's brilliant. And I'm just going to peel the back off, place it over the top of the jar. You may get a little bit that pokes out, so just chop that off. Turn it over, peel this. That's one. Yeah, I found lots of old photos which I want to keep down here and not in the attic, not in the loft. So I was thinking, how can I keep them so they're nice and neat and tidy, and then I asked the question on Facebook of what people would like to see, and so a few people requested like a mini album. There, I mean, this is nowhere near the mini albums I've seen on YouTube, but this is just a kind of a simple version. That one's slightly crooked, but never mind. Okay, so I've got my front and my back. I was sent these by Christina Kreider. They're really cute. So I'm going to use one of these as kind of the label on the mason jar. So I'm just going to attach that to the front. And then I'm just going to handwrite family on there. So again, using my ATG gun. On there, about that sort of height, and then I'm going to write family. And going back to the concertina. Now this is just a regular A4 piece of brown lightweight cardstock that I cut in half, and then I've scored every 3 inches, and I've attached it in the middle here. So I am simply going to attach it to the back on one of the flaps using my ATG. Now you could use scoring tape if you wanted something a bit more permanent, but this is something that's going to be written in, and then it'll just be put away securely. I think 3 inches is plenty, because then you know it'll stick over. I'm going to put some ATG on the back of this one, and that will then go onto the back, if you like, of this mini album book keepsake. Line that up. There we go. And then you have a pull out concertina mini album, which you can then attach. You could, if you wanted to, you could map these if you wanted to. You could even do a waterfall on a couple of pages and just make some notes. So there we have it. And then just get some twine. I love twine. Twine and burlap. It's kind of that natural feel. And a bunny ear bow. Because even now at 36, I still cannot do the other style of bow. It's a joke, I know, but I can't do it. I've tried and I've tried and I've tried, but I just cannot do it. So that's another one. So here's the first one that I've done with a shallower pull out, and then this one has the double. So there we go, 2 little mini albums. That's on a bit crooked. Let me see if I can take that off and rectify that. Yes, it's a bit crooked. There we go. So there we go, 2 little mini albums, keepsakes. So thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to more creations using the envelope punch. There's so much you can do with it. It's a great kit to have, it's a great tool to have. I highly recommend it, and I look forward to other challenges with Maymay. So thank you again, Maymay, and thank you all for watching and all the support you give me over the past 4 weeks and continue to give me throughout my YouTube crafting journey. Thank you very much, and I will speak to you all again soon. Take care now.